Money isn't everything. Money is the only thing. You heard?
Over the years, we have seen Floyd Mayweather battle with boxers inside the ring, while displaying his personality outside of it. That personality has entertained many. For others, they develop a disdain in which they decide they want to challenge Floyd, and it usually ends badly for them. Whether it's good luck, destiny, or just simply strategic, remains to be seen. Welcome, viewers, as we embark on the series, Leave Floyd Mayweather the fuck alone. First, we want to say we love all these entertainers, but we want to acknowledge these incidents that has happened in history. It seems that after these entertainers have a disagreement with Floyd, there's a period of time that follows where things for them go left. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather seemed to be on a collision course from the moment Manny became the premier fighter for top-ranked promotions. Boxing aficionados know the history Floyd has with his former promoter and the reason he left. For those who don't, to make a long story short, he felt he was boxed in and decided to take control of his boxing career by buying his way out of his top-ranked contract to promote himself. Shortly after the split, Manny began his rise in the boxing world by knocking out his opponents while moving up from one weight class to another. The two would fight the same opponents, but never seemed to be able to fight each other. Floyd would retire in 2007, which left the fight out of the picture. Manny, on the other hand, continued his knockout spree with highlight knockout one after the other. Floyd would eventually return to the ring with his comeback fight being against a Manny Pacquiao former opponent in Juan Manuel Marquez, who at the time faced Manny twice. Even though Marquez gave Manny two close fights, Floyd seemed to handle him with ease, even dropping Marquez in the fight. Not bad for a 21-month layoff. Of course, after the fight, the talk began of when Floyd would fight Manny. The two continued to fight different opponents, yet Floyd only faced the heat, as people questioned him about Manny after each fight. So much it seemed to get a bit disrespectful.
The former #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, welcome back. We've missed you, Floyd.
Hey, how you doing? I'm not no former #1 pound-for-pound fighter. I'm just saying I'm the best fighter in the sport of boxing. No one has dethroned me, so how am I not pound-for-pound the best fighter in the world? You tell me.
Trying and taking advantage of what you know what I'm gonna do, because you don't ever give me a fake shake. You know that? So I'm gonna let you talk to Victor Ortiz, all right? I'm through. They put somebody else up and give me an interview. Talk to Victor Ortiz. What are you doing? You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit.
Manny Pacquiao. I thought that would get your attention.
Nobody get my attention. I knew what I could do.
One more weekend until Pacquiao and Hatton was over and we knew the winner.
I don't have to wait for nobody. I move whenever I want to move.
Business at hand. Manny Pacquiao take the blood and urine test. We can make the fight happen for all the fans. And if he doesn't, we don't got no fight.
The media started to develop a storyline of Floyd being, quote-unquote, scared of Manny Pacquiao. Then began the war of attempts to make the fight happen. Manny's team said one thing. Floyd's team said take the drug test. Manny's team said $40 million wasn't enough. Floyd's team said take the drug test. Manny's team said he's scared of needles, so Floyd Mayweather decided to fight Shane Mosley. Time began to tell a story that the two fighters might retire from their careers without having this epic showdown in boxing history. When Floyd signed a lucrative deal with Showtime and CBS in 2015, it contractually obligated him to 6 fights over a 3-year period. Fans felt the deal was a subliminal message saying that Floyd would retire at the end of the contract, given his age. Manny probably felt that message too, so he himself started to troll Floyd. This, in our opinion, was where Manny went wrong. Beginning a beef with Floyd Mayweather never goes right for the beefy. There were interviews where Manny took verbal jabs, and even there came a lawsuit in which Manny felt Floyd was defaming his character by implying that Manny took illegal substances to advance his boxing career. Floyd continued on his end too. It seemed the leave Floyd Mayweather the fuck alone moment came for Manny when he fought and lost in a controversial decision to a game Tim Bradley. The major setback, however, came when he fought Marquez for a fourth time, and this happened. After the knockout, it had a lot of us fans wondering if Manny would come back from something like that. And thankful for us, he did. Manny would avenge his loss to Bradley, but never got a chance to fight Marquez again as he retired. With his sights set on Mayweather, Manny appeared in a commercial where he indirectly called out Floyd.
He's going to fight me? He's going to fight me? He's going to fight me! Yes, he's going to fight me! Woo!
As fate would have it, the two fighters just happened to be at a basketball game at the same time. Floyd approached Manny, walking across court at halftime to talk. This, of course, made global news, as it should, and after some time and deliberation, the mega fight was set. The fight itself had its moments, but overall it was clear. The great big guy beat the great little guy that night. Floyd won an easy decision and finally put to the bed the sports debate of who will win between these two men. Since then, Floyd retired after fighting 4 additional bouts and completing a billion-dollar pugilistic journey. Manny since then has gone on to conquer farther time, as he still puts on a show in the ring against fighters from newer generations, all while taking up political responsibilities in his native land, the Philippines. Manny has acquired something not many can, and has become a global icon, and we wish him and his family the best.
Sometimes there's a trials in your life. Sometimes the trials comes into your life that you have to be strong. If you're not strong enough, you will fall. Like what I said, we will rise again.
Stay tuned for our next episode in the series, Leave Floyd Mayweather the fuck alone.